Hey folks, Vic here for thepracticalprepper.com. Welcome back to another video. What I'm doing right now, and I know there's a lot of videos already on this, but I figured I'd get one up on my YouTube site in case you haven't seen the other 25,000 that are out there. Getting ready for Northern Nevada Prepper Meetup Group winter camp, and what I thought I'd do is I'm going to make a whole bunch of char cloth up, and that way I can divvy it up and everybody can practice with it while we're at practicing our skills in the very cold woods here in Nevada. So it's actually, you know, dead-ass simple doing this stuff, and it works real well. These two tins right here, some I've used and some I've had people save. These two tins right here have already completed doing their char cloth. This one's empty, waiting, and then these are pieces of, it's a light cotton pant is what I used. I tried this with Levi material, some old Levi's that are all torn up, and it just didn't cook off to where it was a good, nice piece of char cloth. And I'll show you that in a minute, what it should look like when it's done. But this was a lightweight pair of cotton pants that were torn up from working out in the swales and stuff. In fact, it was my wife's, and so we cut it up, little pieces like so. And now as I go, I can just keep making char cloth and stowing it away in a little plastic bag or whatever for use later on. So this is my really old gas stove, and they don't, I think they still make the canisters, but I'm not sure they even make the stove anymore. But it's one I keep around for projects. If I'm melting wax, if I'm doing something like that, I'll use this on. And then I just have a little piece of screen on top. And see, these two are ready to go. These have there's about 4 or 5 pieces, and I've been getting away with that. This one right here was about 3 pieces. You can see it's all char cloth, and this one is probably 4 pieces in there. And it came out real nice. And really what I plan to do is to take enough of this to get you by for a few days and put it into one of the food saver, little tiny food saver bags that you can custom make to size, and then seal that down and fold it up and put it in my kit. And then I always have that char cloth, and it's dry and ready to go when they need it. So that's kind of my last bit of packaging. So with that, we'll get things started. You just kind of want to use low heat and then play with it a little bit. Use your lowest at first and move it up a little bit at a time. You want to get plenty of smoke coming out of here, but it takes a little time. I've been running these about 20 minutes, and they were fully heated and became the char cloth. The Levi was really tough. I mean, I ran a long time and much higher heat, and I still couldn't get it all to burn off. Parts of it would go to char, but other parts wouldn't. So we'll try the kind of the lowest setting we can get to start. I got a little wind out here today. It's Nevada, it's always wind. So right there, that you should start seeing the smoke come off, and it's going to be out of the little vent hole that I put right in the top. So I've just punched a hole in all. It's the only hole in it. And while that's working, I'll give you a better view. So this is what your char cloth will end up looking like. And you can see it's definitely not fabric anymore. So it went from this to this. And now this is very flammable. So this is real good stuff to put in your bird's nest, your tinder bundle, whatever you're going to use. Still hot. We got a little breeze came up. It was nice a little while ago when I drug everything out and said, I'll just do this video real quick. But you know, best laid plans. So now you can see the smoke coming off of that. Boy, that breeze is definitely affecting that flame. In fact, right there, it was probably a little too much heat, so I just turned it down a little bit. I saw a little flame, but you don't want it to burn. You want it to get hot. That's what makes it char. If you burn it, it's pretty much useless. Okay, so this one has stopped smoking, so it should be all finished up. Now what I'm going to do is slide it off. Put it over here to cool. Thing is, you don't want to open them until they've completely cooled down. You'll stop the process, or they could ignite. So here's another one. It's all set to go. I pop it on. Like I say, I'm doing a lot for the group. So we'll put this one back on. As we start building up, we'll just start getting a whole tin full of char cloth, and it'll be ready the next time we need to start a campfire. Well, that's pretty much char cloth in a nutshell. Really simple to do. If you just get down and just do it ahead of time, get your char cloth all packaged up and ready to go. Next time you need it, it'll be there, and you will really enjoy it. So that's all for now. Vic, Practical Prepper. We'll see you the next time around. Bye.